Everyone wrote Julian Alaphilippe off as a fading star, but the Frenchman just delivered the most satisfying middle finger to his critics. At 33 years old, when most cycling pundits had mentally filed him under past his prime, Alaphilippe stormed to victory at Friday's Grand Prix Cycliste de Québec, claiming his first World Tour one-day triumph in 4 long years. The Tudor rider didn't just win, he dominated, breaking away from an elite chase group to solo across the line with the kind of panache that made him a household name. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this victory a genuine resurgence, or simply a lucky break on a day when the real contenders stumbled? The cycling world had descended on Canada with laser focus on one man, Tadej Pogačar. The Slovenian superstar was making his highly anticipated return to competition, fine-tuning his form ahead of his World Championship title defense. His UAE Team Emirates XRG squad flexed their muscles throughout the grueling 216-kilometer contest, positioning themselves as the team to beat. Pavel Sivakov, riding in UAE colors, seems destined for victory as the race entered its decisive phase. Yet Alaphilippe had other plans entirely. And this is the part most people miss, the sheer tactical brilliance of his move. With more than 70 kilometers still remaining, a distance that would make lesser riders think twice about launching an attack, the veteran Frenchman made his calculated gamble. He bridged across to a powerful chase group that was hunting down the day's early breakaway, a move that his Tudor teammates had cleverly set up by controlling the gap to the leaders. The race organizers had thrown a curveball this year, introducing a new climb as the circuit's decisive feature, making the already challenging course even more demanding. But rather than intimidate the seasoned campaigner, these changes seemed to energize him. Alaphilippe's legs had clearly found that vintage spark, and his tactical nous, honed through years of World Tour warfare, kicked into overdrive. When the moment came to strike, there was no hesitation. The double world champion unleashed an attack that left even Sivakov, one of the sport's most consistent performers, scrambling to respond. In the end, the UAE rider had to settle for the runner-up spot, with Alberto Bettiol of XDS Astana claiming the final podium position. What makes this victory particularly sweet is the context. While cycling's young guns grab headlines and lucrative contracts, Alaphilippe has quietly continued grinding away, proving that experience and cunning can still trump raw power and youth. His Tudor team, often overlooked in discussions about the sport's powerhouse squads, showed they remain Ala believers, a clever play on the rider's surname that his fans have adopted. But let's address the elephant in the room. Is one victory enough to silence those who claim Alaphilippe's best days are behind him? Or does this win simply represent a brief flash of his former brilliance before the inevitable decline? The 33-year-old's performance raises fascinating questions about longevity in professional cycling. In an era where riders are often considered over the hill by their early 30s, Alaphilippe's triumph challenges conventional wisdom about athletic aging curves. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of an Alaphilippe renaissance, or just a nostalgic one-off that proves nothing about his future prospects? Are we witnessing a genuine comeback story, or should we temper our excitement and remember that even fading stars can have occasional bright moments? Drop your take in the comments. Are you team vintage Alaphilippe is back? Or don't read too much into one race?